And you worked as a chaplain for the Clippers, correct?
Yes, sir.
Can you talk about how that position happened and what was some of your duties for these young men that probably struggle with some
Yes,
character
sir.
flaws as well?
At this time, I was now a pastor, assistant pastor at Crenshaw Christian Center. At this time, they moved from 9550 Crenshaw and over to the famous location of the Pepperdine University, and we bought that property.
Mm.
So now we're over there off of 74th, 79th in Vermont. And I became a pastor on staff after a season being there. And I was in my office, and a gentleman by the name of Pastor Alan Landry, he was the chaplain for the Clippers with Elgin Baylor when they was at the Forum. And he called me in my office, said, Pastor Cummings, come to my office. So I said, okay. So I walk over to his office. He says, have a seat for a moment. He says, just looks at me, and he says, God spoke to me about you last night.
Mm.
And he says, God spoke to me and he told me to tell you that you are to be the chaplain of the Los Angeles Clippers, to take my position. I'm stepping down. That's how it happened. Never been to the Staples Center. This is when the Staples Center was the Staples Center. Of course, it's now the Crypto Center.
Mm-hmm.
And I met Elgin Baylor, the famous Elgin Baylor, and Elaine, which is his wife. They also were members of the church as well, but I didn't know them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I became the chaplain of the Los Angeles Clippers in 2005.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest is history. My assignment, as I learned, because I was a chaplain in the military, God had already prepared me, not even knowing. My last 6 years in the military, I was a chaplain's assistant for the United States Army and / master fitness trainer as well. And my initial assignment as a chaplain of a NBA baseball, every NBA sport or professional team has a chaplain. I don't know if you knew that, but they all do because they need some help as well as with their character and their morals and ethics and values. So my responsibility initially is just to be there as a voice for them, to be there for whatever reason they might need me. And we had some things to where I was the only NBA chaplain in NBA that traveled with the team. Not all the time, but I always traveled at the end of the year. The Clippers did what they called their turnaround. We first went to Houston, played the Rockets, went to Houston, Texas. Then we went to San Antonio and played the Spurs. And our last place was Dallas, played the Dallas Mavericks. My mom lived in Dallas.
Mm.
My first time seeing my mother, meeting my mother was age 25 for about 10 minutes. Next time I met my mom and went to go see her was age 40 when I flew to Dallas to take her to see her grandsons. And yes, my mama would, try to make up, but say, Mom, it's okay. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay, Mama. And she would cry all the time. I say, Mom, it's okay. Look at me today. Somebody was praying for me.
Mm-hmm.
God took care of me, and I'm here with you today.
Mm.
So I always visit my mom and surprised her every year. My whole 6 years, I never told her I was coming.
Beautiful.
And just show up at her door. And it would be a beautiful time, and we had pancakes.
Of course. Clearly, right? Clearly.
Right.
What were some of your duties as a chaplain for the Clippers?
I had duties to where, and now I am the chaplain for the whole Staples Center.
Mm-hmm.
People that work there, people in the office, even fans, even people. I had a lady that was a season ticket holder. She used to see me all the time. She said, "What do you do? I see you going. You all over the place. I said, "Well, I'm the chaplain of the Clippers." You're a chaplain here? Yes. In other words, a pastor to the Clippers and everybody else here that needs prayer. I used to pray for everybody, even just walk in and say, "Could you pray for me?" They found out that I was a chaplain. They would stop me in prayer and share stories with me, what they call the Red Coats guys, the security guys, everybody, everyone. And it was a beautiful assignment. It was a beautiful assignment to be there, to be a spiritual person for them. If you go to my website, you'll see a clipping called Hoops. It's called Hoops. You'll see that.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see that on my website. An interview with me, with Derek Fisher, and a lot of the players of the Lakers as well.
Got you.
Oh, yeah.
What in your opinion, from your experience, what was some of the biggest issues that some of these young men were dealing with in the NBA?
Women
Gotcha.
on the road. You know about the stories. Some of the players got like 4 and 5 kids
Gotcha.
in every state. Just the infidelity and things like that. And these young men, like I said, they got money. In other words, they believe they can just do anything and do whatever they want and just do whatever they want to do.
And the women
Which
are
was
destroying themselves at them too.
and destroying their lives. And today, many of them, they got to pay alimony because of those choices in their lives. And so I wasn't there to call them a sinner. I wasn't there to say, look what you're doing. I was only there to help them to find their way, just like I found my way. That's all I was there, to be there for them. From A to Z, back to A, from Alpha to Omega, Omega back to Alpha, just to be there for them. Not only the players, but even the coaches. I've had a lot of coaches, Coach, can you come pray for me before we start the game? Absolutely. Because when I do chapel, we have 30 minutes on the clock before the game. We have chapel for the players that want to come to chapel before the game starts.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever we're playing, doesn't make any difference. You have a lot of guys on there because they don't get to go to church a lot on Sundays because they're playing.
Mm-hmm.
So when they do have the games, we have chapel for them. There's a service for them and the coaches and anyone else that would like to come.
As a chaplain, I had a question because you said you were a chaplain also in the military, right?
Yes.
So how do you deal with this conundrum, which is I'm in the military, which is basically about war and death,
Yes.
but then I'm also a man of God, which one of the commandments is thou shalt not kill.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you deal with such a?
Well, to understand that, actually the translation is thou shalt not murder.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually what that word means when you look up it in the Greek. The Old Testament is Hebrew, New Testament is Greek. When you look up that word, it's not actually kill, it's murder. And I share this with people because I had people ask me, how can you be this and you over here? Well,
What's the difference, by the way, between kill and murder?
okay, killing, right, is taking somebody's life, right, with force. And then you murdered someone. But to protect someone is different.